This podcast is brought to you by the Washington State Department of Health. As we continue to listen, learn, and grow, we are amplifying Black voices and perspectives in an effort to start a new COVID-19 vaccine conversation. We're sharing stories intended to help us navigate this unprecedented time together and to co-create solutions in support of the Black community. Hear these stories at weconsiderwa.org.
Geico asks, how would you love a chance to save some money on insurance? Of course you would. And when it comes to great rates on insurance, Geico can help. Like with insurance for your car, truck, motorcycle, boat, and RV. Even help with homeowners or renters coverage. Plus, add an easy-to-use mobile app, available 24-hour roadside assistance, and more, and Geico is an easy choice. Switch today and see all the ways you could save. It's easy. Simply go to geico.com or contact your local agent today.
Hey, it's Miles. Thank you guys for listening to the Men's Room Daily Podcast.
Have you heard our newest podcast? It's called The Greatest Story Never Told.
Download it today on radio.com. Be sure to subscribe. New episodes are uploaded every Tuesday at noon.
The Men's Room returns with Miles and Thrill. 99.9 KISW.
What is the question you always get about your job, or what is the dumbest question you've ever been asked at work? And here come those emails from the Men's Room at KISW.com.
You've got mail. You've got mail.
As far as the question, guys, the question I hate is when will you be here? Or when will you be done? I'm a landscaper. I'll get there when I get there. That from Pangea Joe. Guys, I work in a warehouse store that is pretty popular, and I work in the deli where they have the rotisserie chickens. And a couple times people have asked me if there was poultry in our chicken. Also, when I had a full case of chickens and 6 ovens full of chickens, people would ask if those were fresh from today. Rock on, guys. That from Julie. Oh, gentlemen, I work for Ace Cider, so the question I always get, can I get free ciders? I used to work for Budweiser. Can I get free beer? When I used to do promotions for radio, can I get free tickets? No one ever asks how I'm doing. Love my job. That from Andy Mack.
I hope you're doing well, man.
Mm-hmm. People still ask for tickets a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I just got asked the other day.
There's a gentleman that works in this building, and he approaches Miles. And now he approaches all of us at some point. All right, over the years. Hey, man. And it doesn't matter the concert, right? Because there's 5 stations located here, okay? So the dude will roll up, just around, when you hook me up with them tickets. Or someone will come into town who he wants to see, and it's like, look, bro, we're not really affiliated with that station. Can't really help you out. But it came up to Miles, what was it, last week? And he wanted more concert tickets. And Miles explained, hey, man, there's no concerts.
There's no concerts.
Anywhere in the world. Anywhere right now. No, I know that, man. Hook me up with them tickets.
Good.
Because now you're stuck in this weird vortex.
I've had that conversation 100 times about tickets for that.
Same guy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, even that really there are no concerts. Like, why do you have tickets to what?
Oliver Charles used to work at a place.
I'm not sure he has any idea what our show is.
No.
It doesn't.
Big executives would have to call us for office equipment, all the way from cameras to copy machines. And one guy, which became a very awkward conversation, had asked me if I'd ever worked for a 900 number. I just had one of those voices, I guess, but apparently he had called many of those numbers before. I didn't stay at that job very long. Not from Kerry. Guys, I work for one of the local airlines as a captain on one of the narrow-body aircraft. I get all kinds of dumb questions. Do you know so-and-so? He flies for that other airline. It is my neighbor. Nah, I don't know him. My favorite question is, do you get scared? I say, oh, yeah, I get scared a lot. Usually their eyes get wide and they'll ask, what happened? I'll say, well, the hotel van driver almost T-boned an Uber driver on the way to the airport the other day. Most dangerous part of my day is the drive to work. Cheers, bitches. That from the original Captain Homebrew, streaming at a Motel 6 somewhere near the Houston Intercontinental Airport.
Stop bragging.
All of you wedding DJ bitches. Architect here, I get the questions. You must know a ton of math, right? If you mean I can multiply numbers to get an area or volume at a high school level and know the difference between 10 and 45 degrees, sure. Could you help me design my dream home pro bono? Oh,
pro bono.
You mean invest hundreds upon hundreds of my free time hours to verify city zoning, building codes, assemble 20-plus sheets of plans, details, and schedules, make sure the city signs off on them, and be a consultant throughout the construction process for free? No. Can I build blah and blah on my property? I don't know, since I would have to research a property parcel, zoning map, setbacks, etc. That I'm not going to do here while I'm enjoying a beer or 7 at the bar. Keep on rocking. That from B-Dub.
I will say, I have a friend that's a lawyer. We talked about this the other day. Like, our jobs are always going to get questions.
Sure.
But also, I feel bad as I have friends that do real jobs that a lot of people do. And when they ask me, I go, computer stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
It just makes it easy.
It's much more in depth, but I have no idea.
Right.
No idea at all.
You wouldn't understand if I told you. Older gentlemen, as a restaurant health inspector, I always get asked, where should I not eat? I never answer that question from an ethical standpoint, but fun fact, you can see most all health inspection reports online to make your own informed decision, and some health jurisdictions even post inspection ratings in windows of restaurants. That from Health Inspector Red.
And the answer is your kitchen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right. Of all the places, probably your own home.
Just the general comments that people make. Guys, I'm a cop, and when I'm just walking in public, people will raise their hands and say, I didn't do it. 20 years. I've heard it hundreds of times. We saw a cop in an interesting interaction today. So
yeah.
On to the birthdays, guys. Bitches, I would like to give a birthday shout-out to my son, Connor. He starts soccer next week, so I was hoping that Coach Ted could give him some pointers on how to prepare for his first game. Thanks, you guys, for everything you do from his loving Father Scott. Father Scott, a.k.a. Father, whatever.
Jeez, man.
The world's okayest dad.
What's his name? Connor?
Connor.
All right, Connor, first game of the season. This is a tough one. Number one, wherever your coach tells you to stay in that zone. Remember, passing and spacing. Passing and spacing. Goals will come. We don't have to worry about that yet. Passing and spacing.
Yes. I think they just scream at the kids at 4 years old, spread out.
Yes, those two words.
Yeah. Bitches, can I please get a 29th birthday shout-out for Bob? Can we also get your penis is too small? And the dirty Germans telling him what they're going to do to him for 29 days straight to celebrate. Thanks, guys. That from Carlos.
Yeah, for 29 straight days, we'll pretend it is leap year, and we're going to treat you like February. Every day will be a new day.
Yeah. Carlos, I guess I'm going to treat you like an annoying girl I know, because it's the only ones that have 29 days of birthday.
Bitches, I turned 29 today. Last year, I had Coach Ted give me a pep talk about how no one ever remembers my birthday because I don't have any social media. Well, no one cares now because of the pandemic. This year, I'd like to keep it simple. Give me a Wendy Williams hiccup fart and a happy Chinooka. Right. I'll keep on rocking, stay beautiful. That from Pixie.
Happy Chinooka.
Guys, it's my dude Eric's pronounced, his birthday today. Can we please give him some turtle wax and a Wendy Williams burp in the paws? Right. I love you, bud. That from Lurch. Guys, this one's for you, Dusty Bones Jones. Happy 29th trip around the hot ball. Speaking of things that make your eyes burn, can we get the dirty Germans talking about having an extra long, hairy butt crack there, along with an andro penis? I love you. That from your older bro, Matt, and sister-in-law, and also Stoner Jen.
Andro penis.
Yeah. There's no quicker way to my heart or to my penis than having a long, hairy butt. Reminds me of a centaur.
Yeah, it's this extra long, hairy butt. It reminds me of a friend I knew. He was 7'1" and white.
Yeah, that's hot.
Yeah, it's the hair part you don't see on tall people, but you can make it work.
Guys, can I get a big old bong rip and a Wendy Williams burp fart for my Twiddly D and Twiddly Dum, a.k.a. Jesse and Gregory, my 29-year-old twins? Mom loves you two clowns. Thanks again, guys. That from Jesse and Gregory's mom. Hola, gentlemen. Today is my 32nd birthday. I was hoping Captain Crunch could tell me about his adventures in the South Pacific. Cheers, guys. That from Jason.
Well, you've already heard some of the stories if you even thought to ask. One of the questions I get asked, yes, if you remove the teeth from piranha and put it in front of your pants, you'll be aroused for days. But it's illegal in Panama. Crunch berries.
Bitches, can I please get a birthday shout out to my main squeeze, Rob, pronounced Rib. He's an amazing husband, a great dad to our two monsters. He would love a you like that, a happy Chinooka, and the dirty Germans talking about how handy he is around the house with his big hammer and screwdriver. Cheers, that from your loving wife, Keena, a.k.a. Peanut.
You like that? Happy Chinooka.
Yeah, it's the thing I like most about you. I don't care about your tools. I just like it when you're handy around the house.
Yeah, he always gets handsy around the house. That's why I tell him, whether he's got a tool in his hand or me, he puts on your gloves.
Yeah, we play that game every year for his birthday. It's like pins and tail on the donkey, but for freaky adults.
Yeah.
Hands around the house.
Yeah, it's fun to blindfold him as well.
Yeah.
Patel, today's my 37th trip around the glowing ball of fire. I was hoping to get some thrill shotgun gets, a Wendy Williams double gasser, and some words of inspiration from Coach Ted. Thanks, guys. That from Chris. Get!
All right, Chris. 37. Now, usually 37, people go, hey, do I have a party? I don't know. I'm 37. Nothing too crazy. Well, the hell with that. People have been locked up for a year, man. Throw a party. Throw a bash. People will talk about it 10 years from now and go, remember when he was 37?
Guys, here's my husband Jim's 57th revolution. Please wish him a happy birthday with Leroy Jenkins and Goofy and Donald talking about making a lightsaber at Disneyland with their grandchild. I'll thank you guys. That from his awesome wife.
Let's do this. Leroy Jenkins!
Well, guys, you know Goofy already walks on 2 legs. If I drop my pants, I can show you the red lightsaber.
Yeah, who's on the Donald?
You did that for Donald, not Mickey.
What's that? Oh, Donald.
Donald.
I didn't even realize that, yeah. I don't know Donald Duck.
It's going to be an amazing week in the park. You're going to love the park. A lot of people are talking about it. I live in Florida.
Guys, want to give a long overdue birthday shout out to my boyfriend Peter. 4 missed years to be exact. He listens to your show every day. He's one of the hardest working men out there. So can we give a little kid face sandwich and the dirty Germans talking about how badly I want to beat him at ping pong? That from the girlfriend Jamie.
Fish challenge!
Yeah, I do not like this girlfriend, Jamie. She only wants to hit white balls with paddles.
Yeah, the thing is, Jamie, it's the reason your boyfriend is so good at the ping pong is a little place called Juvenile Hall. Oh. you meet somebody who's good at ping pong. Yeah. I will bet you $10 they spent some time in juvie.
Oh, Michelle, say I celebrate my 59th trip around the sun. I would love the dirty Germans talking about my last year in my 50s. Thanks, guys. That from TJ.
Yeah, TJ, I'm going to spell your name and it'll glow under the ultraviolet lights.
Yeah, the other thing is it's only 10 years until the big one, when you're 69. Yeah. This year you get close, but one person doesn't reach the goal line. It's only 59.
Quite literally, no cigar.
TJ, the taste of disappointment.
All right, guys, here you go. Happy, happy, happy birthday. Happy, happy, happy birthday. Happy, happy, happy birthday to you, to you, to you.
Ja, the Dirty Germans, brought to you by Men's Room Original Sausage. Available through Uli's World Famous Sausage, mensroomlive.com, and other fine retailers. Schweinefleisch.
Now, the men's room wants to know, who sucks less?
Yay! Time for Who Sucks Less. Steve Troho, you bring us 3 stories from the news each and every week. All of them suck. But it is up to us to determine, out of these 3 stories, which one sucks the least. How are these stories lining up today for Who Sucks Less?
Yeah, all these stories, they're not terrible people. They're just unnecessary. And they made stupid decisions, and they got caught. So for today, I want you to imagine you have been arrested for one of these 3 crimes. Your mugshot is attached to one of these 3, and you're going to go back to work, and your coworkers are going to ask you about it. Let's start in Florida, where a pantsless man was arrested after police spotted him pleasuring himself with a pickle while on a private property. Now, responding to a suspicious person call, see, they thought he's suspicious because he's masturbating. Responding to a suspicious person call, the cops saw Eric the Teej lying on his back in front of a townhouse. He had no pants or underwear on. He had his penis in one hand and, quote, a large uneaten pickle in his other hand.
What was he doing with the pickle?
The cop added he was, quote, using the pickle to penetrate his rectum.
Oh!
While he was masturbating.
Oh! That wasn't in, like, the small cap.
Oh!
Recap. I thought he was doing something else with the pickle.
Gutted a pickle.
No.
You know
yeah.
I mean?
He was using, again, this is a quote from the police report, using the pickle to penetrate his rectum.
Okay, all right.
Anyway, he was arrested on a misdemeanor exposure of sexual organs charge, being held in lieu of $150 bond.
Okay.
So you can have your name attached to that. You go back to work and we go, Ted, come on, man. So let's stay in Florida, where a man was spotted pleasuring himself inside of a Kia and a Walmart parking lot. He told the cops that he was lonely because his former girlfriend was in Colorado. Police were summoned to the Walmart in Vero Beach by a woman who reported that a man who was parked next to her was masturbating while behind the wheel of a car that had its driver's side window open. Now, upon arriving at the parking lot, cops spotted the Kia with out-of-state plates and asked the driver to exit the vehicle. And when he stepped out, there was little doubt he was the suspect being sought. Quote, I noticed he had an obvious erection protruding from his shorts. That's from the police report. He initially denied exposing himself and claimed that he was at the retailer as a fast food shopper. He said he had a business like Uber Eats. He was buying food, delivering it to customers. Well, during further questioning, he admitted that he was lying to police. Asked by a deputy how he crossed over from doing his work business to playing with himself, he said he's lonely because his ex-girlfriend is in Colorado. He also, he claimed he did not realize he could be seen playing with himself. So he, too, was arrested and held in jail, $1,000. So you can have your name attached to that. Okay. And then finally, we go to the fine state of Connecticut, where a half-dressed man who was spotted, quote, humping trees in a stranger's backyard. He is now behind bars on multiple charges. Officers were dispatched to a residence after a 911 caller reported that there was, quote, an unknown male in a backyard with no pants or underwear, humping trees, screaming, and eating branches. Now, when cops arrived, the suspect ran into a neighboring house, causing the inhabitants to flee their home in fear. The intruder, identified as John Fignar, he subsequently exited the residence and was placed under arrest. While in custody, he spat at and assaulted an officer, resulting in a felony charge. He's been locked up in $25,000. Okay. So you can have your face attached to any one of these.
He seems the worst. He attacked a cop. But he broke into someone's house and freaked him out. He was humping trees in the backyard.
But if my face is attached to the crime, I'm him.
Really?
Yes, because again, the other guy, there's a pantless man who's caught masturbating in front of a house, inserting a pickle into his rectum. You could be that guy. You could be the guy who was masturbating in the Walmart parking lot because you're lonely because your girlfriend went to Colorado. Or you can be the screaming man eating branches, having sex with trees.
I'm taking number 2.
You going Walmart parking lot?
Yeah.
I'm going pickle.
You're going pickle?
I'm going, man, go big or go home on this. So I'm sticking a pickle up there, and I'm hanging out.
When the idea was using the giant pickles that had been hollowed out, I was in.
But as soon as you found out the pickle was gone.
You're less judgy if he got a giant dill pickle, hollowed it out, and he's using that like for a fleshlight.
Yeah.
But he's inserting it into his rectum, and you're like, that's crazy.
Yeah, that guy's weird.
Okay.
I'm taking the pickle.
Taking the pickle?
I'm taking the pickle.
Yeah, I'll be
at Walmart.
I'll be over at Walmart.
You're taking the tree.
I'm taking the tree. Because it's half going big.
Debate continues on Who Sucks Less. If you like KISW on Facebook.
This podcast is brought to you by the Washington State Department of Health. As we continue to listen, learn, and grow, we are amplifying Black voices and perspectives in an effort to start a new COVID-19 vaccine conversation. We're sharing stories intended to help us navigate this unprecedented time together and to co-create solutions in support of the Black community. Hear these stories at weconsiderwa.org.
Geico asks, how would you love a chance to save some money on insurance? Of course you would. And when it comes to great rates on insurance, Geico can help. Like with insurance for your car, truck, motorcycle, boat, and RV. Even help with homeowners or renters coverage. Plus, add an easy-to-use mobile app, available 24-hour roadside assistance, and more, and Geico is an easy choice. Switch today and see all the ways you could save. It's easy. Simply go to geico.com or contact your local agent today.
I'm Glennon Doyle, author of Untamed and host of the podcast We Can Do Hard Things. Each week, we talk openly and honestly about the hard things in life together with you. So join us and some of our dearest friends and greatest heroes to talk about anxiety, boundaries, parenting, infidelity, our bodies, loving and losing, all of the things that make us human. Listen to and follow We Can Do Hard Things on Odyssey and everywhere you get your podcasts.
You are listening to The Men's Room.
I'm KISW. The Men's Room is in progress.
Coming up in minutes, we will drink, we will toast with a shot of the day, and we do have your headlines on the way 1 hour from now. First, quick check out with Mike Hawk. Some of the stories and headlines he is not working on.
All right, sad news for anyone looking to put their questions on a public forum. Yahoo Answers is officially done and gone.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
It was a decent thing. I mean, like I said, if you had any inquiry that you couldn't just find for yourself, Yahoo Answers was there to help.
Like Google.
Kind of.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's something that's taken its place.
There's got to
Ready,
be, yeah, exactly. And it was, you can Google for certain things, and it's going to be a lot more difficult to find them as opposed to just asking directly.
Okay, I got you.
You know what I mean? You're going to have to read an entire article and then dive into the 7th paragraph and the 5th sentence to actually find the.
Well, now that I know it's gone, I wish I'd known it was there.
They did have some good ones on there. An Amish teenager was arrested for drunk driving.
In a buggy?
He was driving a buggy, yes, and he crashed it.
All right. Now, that'll do it, man.
That'll do it.
No headlights. Don't drive at night.
Right. The little lantern doesn't carry so far.
I know
man.
you're not loaded in the middle of the day, dude. I mean, if you are, you can see, and you wouldn't have driven the damn thing off the road.
That's right. Come on now. A man in California tried to pick up a rattlesnake with a pair of tongs.
How did that work?
You'll never guess what happened. It bit him.
Yeah.
With a pair of tongs?
With a pair of tongs,
Was the snake like near him or something?
Had to have been. For whatever reason, he needed to grab it and move it, or maybe he's just a dumbass.
I bet you he went and got tongs and went back to the spot it was and then tried to do something. That's my guess. Or he met it at that particular drawer in his kitchen.
If you are going to do that, make sure that you aim for the head, though.
How hard is it, you think, to bash the head of a rattlesnake in with a baseball bat?
I have not given this much thought, but
why don't own a
he's
shovel
on the floor? If his head's on the floor, I'd imagine maybe one or two. But look, your first one's got to count, bro.
It does.
Yeah.
Because he's fast and now he's mad and he knows you want to fight. So you got to make sure that's the crushing blow.
But now that Ted mentions it, I don't really know that I've seen a video where they've shown any kind of evasive ability. I mean, they're not
rattlesnakes.
Yeah, they're not bobbing and weaving in there, man. They just kind of sit there and stare at you. And I would assume that it would just kind of sit there and take the shot.
Right, and I don't have a shovel, so I'm just like, I got a couple bats.
But I would think if its head is up, right, and you smack it, like it's going to hurt, but I don't know that you do damage. And now you just got a pissed off rattlesnake to hit in the face with a bat.
Bat's a little, yeah. I think he could do some damage with a bat.
Look, he's in my place. This is all out war at this point.
I know. Yeah. You have what, the shovel, you said? No, you got a bat.
Don't.
You got a bat.
But I kind of related to the guy that bitch slapped the cobra. You remember that video?
Yeah, but I still would not do that.
No, I wouldn't either. But if I had a bat, I'd feel a lot better about doing it. Because again, that thing didn't evade him at all. It just stood there and took it.
I'd feel better with the bat, but still.
Right.
Still, the problem is that he's venomous. If he's not venomous, I don't care as much, you know?
Weed Week.
It's the truth, though. I mean, look, let's be honest. If it's in my apartment, I'm probably running out.
Especially here in Seattle. I'll be very shocked.
If a rattlesnake shows up?
Yes. I'm going to show up to Ted's place dressed as an Uber Eats driver. He lets me in, but what's in the bag is a snake. That's how I'm getting you.
A family in England bought a house, and after several weeks of living there, found the previous owner's cat living in the walls.
In the walls?
In the walls.
Well, they got a new cat then.
I'm just glad that they found it living in there.
Yes.
It's a lot different if you're, remodeling and all of a sudden you find
that cat falls out.
The house was probably locked up. He couldn't get any food. He was probably just looking for a way to get out.
You think they felt their house was haunted for like the first 2 weeks? I hear scratching in the walls. Baby, go back to sleep. It's your imagination.
That's not okay. Poor cat.
In the closet. Relax. Go back to bed.
Here's the problem, Miles. That cat got in there somewhere. They didn't wall in the cat.
No.
This thing knew what it did.
He was trying to get out of the house.
Right.
You don't know they didn't wall the cat.
Yeah, I was going to say, they didn't mention it.
That's fair.
They never said, like, man,
Well, it depends on how long the cat's been missing.
Yeah. When do you give up hope? How long? You put up a poster. What point do you cut
2 weeks.
2 weeks?
2 weeks.
All right.
And to be honest with you, if it was long enough to where they didn't mention the cat while they were putting the house up for sale, that tells me that this cat had believed to have been gone and it found its own food source.
So 2 weeks for a cat. What about a dog? A dog you like?
If he runs away?
Yeah.
It's kind of the same thing, 2 weeks. I try to...
I feel like I'm going to borrow a week from the cat. Cat gets a week, dog gets 3.
I get you. I mean, I'm still going to be looking, and every time I see a dog walking around, I'm going to perk my head up for a little while there. I've lost animals before. I'm not going to lie to you, but...
Wait, how many animals have you lost, man?
1, 2...
I don't feel so bad about Sunshine now. You've already passed me.
Yeah, but his animals aren't
I've lost 2.
See there? Boom. I've lost 2, and one of them wasn't mine.
I've lost 2.
And the other one just aged out. We figured out that the other one just did what cats did and walked into the woods and just laid down somewhere.
Is that what cats do?
That's what a lot of animals do, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Dogs will do it, too.
Yeah.
If they're real sick, they'll just walk off.
That's right.
Wolves do it, too.
I'm going to do that when I get old. Just leave. Dad got up after dinner, walked out the door, said he wasn't feeling well.
We haven't seen him since.
I mean, people try, but you know what I mean? Like, I think there's a lot of old people that would like to do that, but somebody's always like, Grandma, where you going?
I just want to go die in the woods with all the other animals. Why do you keep bringing me back?
Right?
I'm not lost, goddammit.
I don't care about Jell-O.
I know I'm in the woods. It's part of the plan. I learned it from all of Mike's cats.
You're just sitting on a rock.
I know. That's the plan.
I'm going to sit on this rock till I die.
See that dead horse over here? We walked in here together. We got a pact.
No, he doesn't have a name. Police kicked in.
I still got jokes.
Jimmy Durante. Police kicked in the door of a home while looking for a burglar. Turns out it was just a Roomba.
And your shot of the day.
Oh, no. Finally, it's my time.
You're so happy.
They just hear noises in there and just assume someone was breaking in?
I'll give you the full story.
I'm about to say, I'm sure you'll learn it in about 5 minutes here.
I don't have time.
A burglar in California got a little too excited in the act and decided to take a break, as it were. Police were able to catch him with the DNA that he left on the keyboard.
Oh.
Wait a minute, he was in somebody else's home.
Correct.
Hopped
Burglarizing
online,
it.
started watching porn.
Didn't steal the computer.
Right.
Use the computer.
Just took a break for a minute.
Yeah, and then left. But left things behind.
Right.
Okay, so now
On the keyboard?
Yep.
What?
Thank you.
What is going on?
That's kind of what I was thinking. I was writing it down this morning. I legit just looked up and said, just steal my stuff.
Right.
If you, again, it was one of those where if you give me the
grab
option.
a napkin or something. Just say it.
Okay, but if you're given the option, like you're going to get burglarized and they're going to take the good stuff. They're taking the TV, they're taking the computer, they're taking
I don't think they're taking the TV anymore. I think that the TVs are too affordable now.
That's okay, but still, it's something that you could peddle a few bucks. I mean, it's not costing you anything.
Yeah.
So would you rather have them steal all your good stuff or leave everything and then leave something behind for you to find?
Just take it.
That's right. Take my stuff.
I was going to say at the end of this, trial's over, right? It's no longer needed as evidence.
Right.
Mr.
I'm not using the laptop anymore, if that's what you mean.
Mr. Hawk, we have your computer, your laptop. Did you want this back?
No.
The trial's over. Are you sure? It's
No.
perfectly fine.
I don't want it.
Well, if you ever lend your friend your computer, you know what's happening.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's the truth, right? Like,
seriously.
You the computer.
Can I borrow your computer for 20 minutes?
you know, I could say with my laptop, I've never looked at it for porn.
Same.
You fool.
Same.
But I would say this. Generally, if you're on somebody's PC, I just assume, like if I went to Mike's house and he's got a PC set up and a mouse, like I think he cleans it, but I know what he's done here.
Right. You know what's in that chair.
This is a station of sorts.
Mike, I know what you've done in here.
I mean, I go to anybody's home. I assume they've either had sex or masturbated on most of the furniture.
Yeah.
You should have.
I like how that's a thought that goes into
What's the cleanest to sit in? I know y'all been doing it everywhere.
Yeah.
Well, that's why you got to decide which cushion.
It's like in the hotel room, man. The cleanest spot's probably the chair.
The shower.
The shower.
Sometimes it's just that office chair, though. Next thing you know, you're on your back on the ground.
Look out.
Oh, God.
How'd it hurt your neck?
That hotel bed.
Threw on his back.
Yeah.
Fell backwards out of a chair masturbating in a hotel.
Jesus, that would be bad.
I mean, I would not tell anyone like
I fell down the stairs.
anything.
What stairs?
I got beat up.
I had to file a damn police report because I convinced people, because I'm going to lie about this, because I'm not going to tell people the truth. I would rather go in court and lie about getting mugged by a bunch of guys and tell people I hurt my back because I fell backwards out of a hotel chair while masturbating.
It's awful.
That's how far I'm willing to go. I'll commit a felony to keep that truth hidden.
A new study found the exact number of cups of coffee that you should drink daily. What do you guys think?
3.
Yeah, I'd say 3.
3, 10.
I'll say 2.
5.
5?
Whoa, you're
All
really
right.
cranking it out.
To be honest with you, and I feel that. I love drinking coffee.
I know you do. That would be great news for you.
Hell yeah. I was so excited. 5 cups? I'm in.
Who published this? Like the coffee makers of the world?
No, some guy named James Folgers.
Yeah, right.
Oh, come on.
Juan Valdez.
A new survey asked people what impacts their body the most, either in a positive or negative way. And lucky for you guys, I have the top 10.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Like our physical body.
Our physical body. So it kind of covers everything. I'll just give you number 10 here. Again, this is what impacts your body the most. Number 10, medication.
Oh, sure.
It has a serious impact on the body.
Make you feel bad or make you feel good.
Correct. Physically, mentally.
How about stress?
Chemically. Stress, there you go. You're getting into it. Anxiety, you're getting into it. Mr. Hill,
Isn't anxiety and stress the same thing?
No, they are not.
No. Son of a bitch. Yeah.
Any guesses, Mr. Hill? Salt. Here we go. These are the 10 things that impact your body the most.
I feel very Family Feud-ish. They're like, hey, good answer. Yeah. Good answer.
We already got 10 with medication. Number 9, genetics and family history.
Well,
can have an effect. Again, that's why they have you go through your medical history before you get anything done as far as surgically.
I have my mom's neck beard.
No. Doggone it.
Oh.
What impacts your body the most? Number 8, the season. There's a lot of people this time of year that are affecting their body right now.
Well, we have 2 seasons. That's why it hurts.
Correct.
My grandmother was always, it's going to rain in about an hour. Like, what are you talking about? My elbow hurts. And sure enough, it would rain.
Well, and you guys remember when COVID first hit, there was that big scare there because it hit right in the middle of allergy season.
That's to say, the fall and the spring. Like, I'm doing a little bit better, but the last couple of weeks have been brutal.
Oh, man. I can always tell when Ted's feeling it. Those eyes get a little bit itchier than usual.
Oh, my goodness. Trying to sleep. Hey, I'm all stumped up.
What impacts your body the most? Number 7, your diet.
Of course it
Sure.
does. Yeah.
Right. It's going to have its effect. Very good. Number 6, you nailed it, stress.
Yeah. You can physically get sick because you're stressed out.
I have. There have been 2 times in my life that I can think of. I forget what the cause of the second one was, but I remember that there was one particular situation where I was so stressed, I was giving myself the worst stomach acid reflux that I had ever gotten.
Really? Wow. Mine is when I'm driving. And like if it's really like trafficy or whatever, we can't get anywhere, but I'm wanting to be someplace at a certain time, I get all tense, neck, shoulders, feel the headache creeping on, like, golly, I hate this.
I was literally doubled over in pain laying on a couch because I had stressed myself out.
Corridor and JBLM.
Well, that should have relaxed you right down.
It should have. And I knew what the problem was. Number 5, your lifestyle.
Yep.
Yeah. Basically, if you're going out and you're drinking a bunch, you're smoking a bunch, and you're
hey,
living
whatever
life
else you got to
fullest.
say, it keeps the weight off.
Keeps us skinny.
All that just saying. You want to lose weight, get to drinking and partying, friend.
That's right. What impacts your body the most? Number 4, anxiety. So, yes, there is a difference between stress and anxiety.
Someone here says thrill. No. Anxiety and stress are not the same. I have anxiety disorder, not a stress disorder. There's a difference. Got it, man?
So, stress has got to be just a weight that you're carrying due to a situation, and anxiety's got to be your nervousness of it.
No.
Right?
Anxiety is something that you can't control.
Right.
So, like, if you're stressed out because you have a project due, there's a definitive reason why you are stressed out about getting that done.
But for anxiety, there's no identifying
anxiety
factor.
Doesn't really come from any form, depending on what your type is. Like, you can wake up and have an anxiety attack or a panic attack, and there's nothing wrong with your day.
Sure.
Nothing has happened. There's no urgency to anything. You just feel like you want to crawl inside yourself.
Gotcha.
Not that I've ever been there.
No, not at all. That didn't sound educated at all, Miles. Number 3, hormones.
When? It's been a long year.
It's been a long year.
If you hit one on Aurora. Man, their business, it is fantastic. You pull up to the Lowe's on Aurora, and it's like, it's just unreal.
Just booming, is it?
Oh, my God. I mean, that is like the prostitute hotspot.
I had somebody proposition me. I was up that way getting one of the compression leggings.
Yeah.
Right, when I was going to have that surgery, and I'm sitting outside drinking a cup of coffee. Hey, I was like, I don't. A 38-year-old man in a compression sock. Like, this
is not going to happen.
Yeah,
no, you look like the target.
Yeah, and it's 11 in the morning.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Then why are you
11 a.m. special.
Yeah, can I buy you a coffee? I don't care. Yeah, just...
It's early enough, it's not itching.
You can put the donut on it.
We only have the nude ones. I'll be back next week for some black ones.
Oh, man. What impacts your body the most? Number 2, exercise and activity level.
For sure.
What do you know?
Give me a little energy.
Any final guesses on what the number 1 thing that impacts your body the most?
bullets.
All right, so lifestyle included alcohol and drugs.
Okay.
I'll say sleep.
Sleep. Okay, Mr. Hill.
No idea, man.
Okay.
I mean, we did anxiety, stress, depression.
This is the number one thing that impacts your body the most. Age.
Dang it.
Right there in front of us.
The one you can't do anything about.
That's right. A woman in Florida went crazy inside of an Uber.
She went crazy. What did she do?
I'll tell you all about it 1 hour from now.
Think of my cock headlines are on the way 1 hour from now. Let's get a contestant that cares with profile list coming up. 206-42-WALK. One rock. In the meantime, we made it to drinking time.